find its voice. I come to you with nothing but the morning and the simple fact that I am still alive. Before the wait, before the asking, before the needing, before the ordinary complications start, I sit here in the quiet of this morning and bring you just the morning and my heart. Morning prayer before the world begins, it's asking. Morning prayer, the first word of the day is yours. Morning prayer, not because I have to, but because I want to. Morning prayer, this is where the day begins. This is where the day begins. I do not always have the words this early. Sometimes the prayer is just the sitting still. Sometimes the prayer is just the breathing slowly and trusting Jah is present in the still. And that is prayer enough for any morning, the turning of the face toward where you are, the conscious choice to begin inside the presence before the world can pull me somewhere far. Morning prayer before the world begins, it's asking. Morning prayer, the first word of the day is yours. Morning prayer, not because I have to, but because I want to. Morning prayer, this is where the day begins. This is where the day begins. And I have missed this on the mornings when the urgent pulled me straight into the day, and something was always slightly off and scattered, something slightly missing in the way. The day unfolded when it started somewhere else, when it started in the noise instead of here. The morning prayer is not a religious habit, it is the thing that makes the whole day clear. So this is how I start before I start the other. This is the conversation that precedes the ordinary, beautiful, demanding living that Jah and I will walk through side by side. And when the evening comes and day is finished, I always want to begin. Oh, oh yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Boy. I was not planning to pray at this moment. I was just going about the ordinary day, when something in the quality of the light stopped me in the middle of my way. And something rose up from a place beneath the thinking, too full to hold and too real to explain. And before I had composed a proper sentence, the gratitude was already on its way. The overflow. When the thankfulness exceeds the words available. The overflow. When the goodness is too much to hold inside. The overflow is the most honest prayer I have ever offered. The overflow, just pouring out to just pouring out, just pouring. Thank you for the morning that I woke in. Thank you for the breath that carried me to here. Thank you for the people who have loved me. Thank you for the things I almost lost and kept somehow. Thank you for the long road and the learning. Thank you for the seasons I survived. Thank you for the darkness and the harvest. Thank you just for keeping me alive. The overflow. When the thankfulness exceeds the words available. The overflow. When the goodness is too much to hold inside. Oh, the overflow is the most honest prayer I have ever offered. The overflow, just pouring out to just pouring out, just pouring. And I know the theologians have their language, and I know the liturgy has its proper form, but the overflow does not wait for the proper. The overflow arrives and will not be ignored. And Jah, who made the goodness that produced it, receives the overflow for what it is. The most unfiltered and the most spontaneous. The prayer that comes before the prayer begins. So when it comes, I will not try to manage it. I will not organize it into something small. I will just let the thankfulness move through me and pour it toward Jah, uncontrolled and full. Because the prayer that comes from overflow is closer to the truth of what I feel than anything I craft in the quiet morning. The overflow is where the gratitude is real. The overflow. When the thankfulness exceeds the words available. The overflow. When the goodness is too much to hold inside. The overflow. It was not supposed to go this way tonight. I had the plan, and now the plan is gone. And something in me that was holding everything has reached the place where it cannot hold on. And I am not composed, and I am not together, and I have nothing left that sounds like faith. Just the desperation of a person in the darkness, calling out to Jah from this place. Midnight cry, no eloquence and no theology. Midnight cry, just the rain on its desperate need. Midnight cry, is this the kind of prayer that Jah receives? Midnight cry, yes, yes, yes it is. I know the scriptures, and I know the comfort. I know that you are near to those who call. But knowing and the feeling in this moment are not the same thing at all. Because this is midnight and the walls are closing, and the knowing does not reach where I am now. So I bring you just the cry, just the unadorned midnight cry, and trust that you know how to hear it somehow. Midnight cry, no eloquence and no theology. Midnight cry, just the run on his desperate need. Midnight cry, is this the kind of prayer that Jah receives? Midnight cry, yes, not sound like Sunday morning, does not sound like anything I sing. But I have been polishing this prayer for weeks now, making it acceptable and clean. And somewhere in the polishing I lost the actual truth of what I mean. I bring you my anger because you are large enough to hold it. I bring you my anger, the unedited and unresolved. I bring you my anger, not because I have no faith remaining. I bring you my anger because I trust you with the truest thing I know. With the truest thing I know. I am angry at the suffering that continues. I am angry at the justice still delayed. I am angry at the prayer I prayed that waited, and the price that all the waiting made me pay. And yes, I know the answers that theology offers, and yes, I know the comfort that the scripture holds. But today I need to bring the anger first before I reach the comfort I was told. I bring you my anger because you are large enough to hold it. I bring you my anger, the unedited and unresolved. I bring you my anger, not because I have no faith remaining. I bring you my anger because I trust you with the truest thing I know. With the truest thing I know. Because the person who brings the anger to Jah has not given up on Jah. The person who edits the prayer to sound acceptable is the one who has started to believe that Jah cannot handle the truth of them. And I will not believe that about the God who made the Psalms of David and received every desperate cry. The God who made the prophets receive their anger and their questions and call them friends anyway. I will bring mine too, and here it is, every piece of it unedited. The confusion and the fury and the pain and the question underneath it all, that I have not yet given you the honest name. Are you still here? Are you still working? Is the promise still the promise that you made? I bring you my anger as the truest act of trust, that the one I am angry with is still the one who can make this right. I bring you my anger because you are large enough to hold it. I bring you my anger and you receive it without flinching. I bring you my anger, and on the other side of bringing it, I find you still here, still here, still Jah. Oh yeah. I have been carrying your name into the morning, long before you knew that I was there. I have been bringing you to Jah in the quiet, before the day had given either of us air. I don't always know what words to use for what you're carrying. I don't always know the shape of what you need, but I know that Jah who made you and let Jah read. I pray for you when I cannot fix the thing you're going through. I pray for you because love needs somewhere to go. I pray for you, not because I have the answer to your suffering. I pray for you because bringing you to Jah is the most honest thing that I can do. I pray for you when I see the weight you carry, and my hands are not enough to bear it too. I pray for you when the distance sits between us, and the only bridge available is prayer. I pray for you in the ordinary Tuesday mornings. I pray for you when something makes me think of where you are. I pray for you because the love I have for you needs somewhere larger than myself to put it. I pray for you when I cannot fix the thing you're going through. I pray for you because love needs somewhere to go. I pray for you, not because I have the answer to your suffering. I pray for you because bringing you to Jah is the most honest thing that I can do. And I have prayed for people who did not know I was praying, and something shifted in their life. And I will never know if it was the prayer, but I know that love that reaches past what hands can do is still a form of doing. And I know that Jah, who holds the whole of everything, can hold the name I bring and do with it what I cannot. And yes, I pray for those who make it easy, the ones whose names rise naturally in love. But I also bring the ones who have been difficult because they need the prayer, perhaps the most of all. And in the bringing of their names, I find that something softens in me toward them too. The prayer for others changes the one praying, which means the prayer for you has also always been a prayer for me. I pray for you when I cannot fix the thing you're going through. I pray for you because love needs somewhere to go. I pray for you, and in the praying I am changed as well. I pray for you, your name, your name, your name before Jah always. Oh, oh. There are mornings when I come to you with nothing, no sentence formed, no petition shaped or clear, just the carrying of everything I carry, and the simple act of bringing it here. Because some things are too large for any language, and some things are too tender for a word, and the trying to contain them in a sentence makes them smaller than the thing that needs to be heard. The prayer without words is still a prayer. The prayer without words is sometimes the most honest one. The prayer without words is the whole self brought to Jah without a filter. The prayer without words is the groan that Jah already knows, that Jah already knows. The grief that came and had no name to answer to, the awe that words immediately made small, the love I felt that language kept on failing, the need so deep it had no name at all. I brought them all to you in the silence, in the sitting still, with nothing left to say, and something in the silence said more truly than anything my words could find that day. The prayer without words is still a prayer. The prayer without words is sometimes the most honest one. The prayer without words is the whole self brought to Jah without a filter. The prayer without words is the goal that Jah already knows, that Jah already knows. Before the first word was ever spoken, there was a relationship between the maker and the made. And that relationship does not require language to be the realest thing that ever stayed. And so the prayer without words returns to something older than the words themselves, the person and the presence simply present before the sentence and before the self. And I have found that in the wordless sitting, something moves that language never reached. Not the answer always, not the resolution, but the sense of being known beyond what speech could carry, being held beyond what asking could have asked for or described. The prayer without words has taken me to places that the words could never find. The prayer without words is still a prayer. The prayer without words is sometimes the deepest one. The prayer without words is where Oh, ay, 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 ay. Oh, I have been holding this so tightly. My hands have forgotten what hoping feels like. I have been carrying the outcome in my body, the weight of needing it to go a certain way. And I have prayed and I have waited, and I have brought the anger and the midnight cry. And now I come to something deeper than the asking, the prayer that lets the needing go. Into your hands I release what I have been controlling. Into your hands the outcome and the timing and the way. Into your hands, not because I have stopped caring how it goes. Into your hands, because you hold it better than I ever could. Than I ever could. And this is not the prayer of resignation. This is not the giving up disguised as peace. This is the most deliberate and courageous prayer, the prayer that trusts you more than it trusts me. Because the thing I have been holding was always yours to hold, and the thing I have been guarding with my worry was always in your hands before I told myself it was in mine. Into your hands I release what I have been controlling. Into your hands the outcome and the timing and the way. Into your hands, not because I have stopped caring how it goes. Into your hands, because you hold it better than I ever could. Than I ever could. And Jesus, at the final hour, said it, Father, into your hands I commit my spirit. And that was not defeat. That was the most complete act of trust that any person has ever offered. And I am not that person, but I serve that God. And I am learning from that prayer what my hands are for. They are not for holding, they are for releasing into yours. So here it is, the person I have been praying for, the situation I have been carrying, the outcome I have been demanding from the universe, the timing I have been negotiating daily. All of it placed now into your hands with the simple declaration that I trust you more than I trust the plan I made. And that is the prayer, and it is enough. It is more than enough. Into your hands I release what I have been controlling. Into your hands, and my hands are finally open. Into think that prayer was something separate, a thing I did at certain times in certain ways, that had a beginning when I folded my hands and an ending when I lifted up my gaze. But I have learned that prayer is something different from anything I understood before. Prayer is not the thing I do at certain hours. Prayer is what I am becoming more and more. Living prayer, the whole life as a conversation with Jah. Living prayer, every moment, every breath, every act. Living prayer, the morning and the midnight and the overflow. Living prayer, all of it one continuous, beautiful, unending conversation. The way I love my neighbor in the morning is a prayer. The way I tend the soil in patient waiting is a prayer. The way I bring the anger and the midnight cry is a prayer. The way I hold the grief and let the harvest come is a prayer. Every act of faithfulness and kindness, every moment of attention to another person, every song we sing into the conscious morning, all of it, all of it, all of it is prayer. Living prayer, the whole life as a conversation with Jah. Living prayer, every moment, every breath, every act. Living prayer, the morning and the midnight and the overflow. Living prayer, all of it one continuous, beautiful, unending conversation. Oh yeah, and this is what the conscious life has always been. Before the temples and before the liturgy, before the proper words and the proper posture, a person and their God, in constant conversation, walking through the ordinary and the difficult, and the joyful, and the grieving, and the waiting, and the dancing at the jubilee, and the standing at the graveside. All of it prayer, all of it, the most intimate relationship available to any living soul. And every album that the Lion has recorded has been a prayer that went out to Jah first. And every person who has heard the music has been inside a prayer they did not know they heard. And the singing and the listening and the sharing and the planting and the waiting and the grief and the joy